Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Builds. I'm Daryl. In today's video we're going to be having a look at Starlink, because if you're anything like me and you live in an extremely rural area, as you can see I really have no neighbors, I have one house over here, you are always left dealing with internet providers like this, of which I like to refer to as via crap. Or if you are one of the other people that have HughesNet, of which I call huge crap, you know that these are not good internet services. Now, why do I say they're not good internet services? Well, speaking from experience, because I've had both. You have decent download and upload speeds until you're throttled. But even when you have the decent speeds before you get throttled, the latency is, oh my God, horrible. On average, it's just horrible. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, we're going to have a look at Starlink today. So now, with that being said, this is what arrived to my house today in the mail after I got accepted into the beta. And anyway, this is how it comes. So let's go ahead and take a peek. Let's lay it down and see what comes inside the box. When we first open the box, it's showing you that we obviously have your satellite. You got a little router that you plug in, and it's giving you your numbers. Anyway, let's get this open. And this is what we have. So from what I can see, that's obviously the power supply is my guess. That might even be the router. Actually, nope, this is the router here. So we have the router, we have the cable that's going to go up and outside and go to our satellite. So now let's get all this stuff out of the box and let's see about how quickly we can install this. Now, after taking a quick look at it, I am right. This is my router. This is going to be my power supply. The first thing I'm going to say that I'm not real happy with, but I have to say I do understand why they did it this way, is that your cable is hardwired into your Starlink satellite. And then you have about 50 foot of cord, which is awesome because obviously you're going to be able to want to put that cord somewhere into your house. Now, what I think I'm physically going to do, this just comes with this hardware for mounting, but you can buy a mount that you can put on your roof to permanently mount that onto your roof. And I'm probably going to be ordering that at a later date, but I still want to get this set up today. So we're just going to go ahead and run through and do the best job we can with the equipment that they gave us. But the first thing we got to do is they send you a link that helps guide you through that setup process. And part of that setup process is you have to make sure that you have a nice clean line of sight for where your satellite's going to be pointed. So we're going to go take a step outside and we're going to make sure that we are unobstructed for where our satellite's going to be pointed. Now, one of the things you have to do is you have to check for obstructions. And how you do that is you come to the page right here, you click check for obstructions, and then you just simply hold it up and then you follow the little ring all the way around, and the only thing you can see is the very tip sometimes anyway. Well, I guess nope, let's say you can see there's a very little bit tip of a tree right there. So the obstructions are minimal where I'm at, but you're basically pointing straight at the sky anyway, so I don't care where you're at, you shouldn't have any obstructions at all. Okay, we tested for obstructions. Everything looks great. There's nothing in our way. Now, the next thing we have to do is get the antenna set up outside, and all I did is I took the tripod that it came with. I have a steel roof, so I just took out one of my screws, put it through it to hold it in place, because we are just basically doing a test. And then I ran the cable down and around into the overhang, brought the cable up in through the attic space that you can see right there, and I got to close that back up in just a minute. And then I ran it down my wall and then out the wall. Now that that's done, we have the power supply and the router sitting here. So we're going to take the power supply, we're going to plug my power in right there. And now we're going to go into the Starlink setup page. Now we want to start doing the start setup. We already plugged everything in. Now we're going to connect to Wi-Fi and we're looking for Starlink. And there it is. We're going to connect. We are waiting for it to connect to the Starlink. There we go. And now I have to create that. So Now, obviously, I don't want to give everybody my Wi-Fi password and links, so I had to cut that part of the video out. But needless to say, it's very easy setup. All you do is you enter what you want the name of your router to be, and then you just enter your password twice, so that way it's confirmed, and it's all set up and ready to go, and then you log in. Something else I do want to show you guys, though, because I hook my computer up directly because it's always the best way to run your computer and to get the fastest speeds. But they have this little plastic insert in the router here, and all you have to do is remove that little plastic insert, and then you can plug your cable in, so that way your computer is directly connected. Something else I want to show you, and it happened before I could get out here quick enough. When I first showed it to you, this wand here is coming straight out the side of it, or out the bottom of it. And the thing that I want to point out to you is don't grab it, don't force it, don't try to move it, because what happens is once you plug it in, this automatically adjusts looking for a satellite in the sky, so that it's automatically going to tilt and pivot. Do not try and force to tilt and pivot that. Let it do it on its own after you plug it into the power supply. And it's funny because I thought I just caught it because it just moved. I was trying to get a recording of it actually happening because it just moved again. It was flat up and down, and like I said, it just tilted them one more time. But again, like I said, I just want to make it really clear that you don't want to force that into any direction because it does self-adjust. Now we're going to do one really quick test just to see what the speeds are claiming that they're going to be. We're going to hit Starlink. That should open up and connect. Now we're going to hit run speed test. And holy crap, that is some amazing speeds. It's wow, unbelievable speeds in my opinion. Let's show more information because I want to see the upload speed as well. We don't want to just base it on the download speed because upload speeds are just as important as the download. Mind you, your upload speeds are always going to be a lot slower than your download speeds, but still, we want to check it. And we also want to check the latency. And as you can see, the latency is only between 34 milliseconds and 113 milliseconds. So that would actually be, for someone that's a gamer anyway, those are very respectable numbers for gaming. So I have to say that's pretty impressive as well. There we go. So our upload, they're saying we're averaging 13 megabytes for upload, and we're averaging 170 megabytes for download. Very, very impressive. But now let's do one step further because I always like to double check with other services. So this is just a random service for doing a speed test. Let's see what the speed test says we got for speeds. And holy cow, they're pegging the meter too. And let me tell you, I've never seen speeds this fast in my Lego barn ever for both download and upload. So extremely impressed. Very cool. I cannot believe how awesome this is. So we are looking, even on a secondary service, we're looking at 144 megabyte download and 21 megabyte upload. So to me, again, that is some awesome numbers. Now, keep in mind, I am going to be pushing the limits of this service over the next few weeks to test the daylights out of it, as I will be doing live streams on my other channel, my Lego channel, and I'm going to be trying to do live streams in 1080 quality. Because like I said, I want to push the limits of this service so I can give an actual accurate, good review of this service, Starlink. So you can expect to see more of videos like this coming up soon in regards to Starlink, but it'll be after thoroughly testing it. So I hope it'll be very helpful to anybody that is interested in getting it. Now, what I'm actually paying for it, it was $561 shipping and handling and everything to get all the equipment shipped to me. And it's $99 a month to have this service. So, but I still think that it's very well worth it with the numbers I'm seeing right now. But again, like I said, I will give more information once I do some tests. But anyway, that's going to be all for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to give some tests, give my feedback, and show you how quickly and easily it is to set up. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Builds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and hopefully we'll see you soon on Bevins Builds.